Hi, I'm Denise Tan, your property strategist. I recently helped two families upgrade to a freehold landed property in their 30s, so let me share on some tips and tricks on how you too can upgrade to a landed property from your current HDB or condo. Did you know there are only 70,000 landed properties in Singapore? No wonder the prices of landed properties have been soaring ever since the circuit breaker started. Landed properties are not just for the rich. It can be a good hedge on inflation due to the limited supply. It provides a good space for big families and only Singaporeans are eligible. Firstly, we have Mr. and Mrs Fernvale. They own a 5-room flat in Fernvale and they bought a 3-bedroom condo nearby. I sold off their unit last year and helped them to upgrade to a landed property, and we secured it 200k below the market price. It was a renovated property and they finally achieved their dreams of having 3 generations in one household. Upgrading to a landed property does require significant funds. Say a 3 million landed property. Down payment 25% and stamp duty 4% is approximately $1 million in down payment itself. So how did I help Mr. and Mrs Fernvale get there? By making use of my property stepping stone strategy to make their property work harder for them. What is a stepping stone? A stepping stone is something that you step on in order to progress. And how do we use that in the real estate context? How are they able to use property to progress? Now let me explain. For resale condos, you can move in immediately without needing to rent. However, for brand new projects, it takes 3 to 4 years to build. Imagine if you had bought this property for $1 million and you spent 3 to 4 years waiting for it to be ready. Now at TOP, a buyer offers you $1 million. Would you accept? Very unlikely. So if all the sellers at this newly TOP project thinks this way, they're all likely to call for a good profit of 15 to 25% to cover the cost of this 3 to 4 year wait. This is what I call buying on emotion, because most buyers are very much more willing to buy and pay more for a new project at TOP because they can see the place and they can feel the place. It is brand new and they can move in immediately. Back to Mr. and Mrs Fernvale, by choosing their stepping stone project correctly, they were able to exit with the above mentioned profit, which helped them to form the down payment for their landed property. They profited close to 200k from the sale of their unit. Now, this is what I meant by making your property work hard for you. Imagine if they had to save an extra 200k over 3 years. That would mean saving 5.5k to 6k a month. To get to their dream home, they have 2 choices: to save very aggressively for the down payment or to rent outside for a few years while their place is being constructed. However, by making such sacrifices, they're able to use the profit they made from both the condo and the HDB for the eventual down payment of the landed property and are now in their dream home in a 2.5-storey freehold landed property. They bought in 2020 for 2.2 million and their nearby neighbours have been seen to ask for 3.2 million and 2.78 million respectively. Talk about an immediate gain! Here's some tips for you if you want to be like Mr. and Mrs Fernvale. Number 1. Getting your dream home may entail some sacrifices. They bought a project that was not ready and they had to stay with their in-laws. You either save aggressively for the down payment or use my PS3 so that you can actually exit the stepping stone property at the right time to get to your dream property. Number 2. Start somewhere. For Mrs. and Mrs Fernvale, they upgraded from their 5-room flat to a 3-bedroom condo and finally to a landed property. My PS3 is formulated to help first-time buyers and homeowners upgrade without stressing their finances but yet keeping tabs of opportunities in the market. Remember, make your property work hard for you, otherwise you have to work hard for it. Do you want to be someone else's stepping stone? Or would you like to create your own? Contact me if you like a similar bespoke strategy. Follow me to watch part 2 on how I help a 32-year-old couple own their freehold landed property in just 3 years. If you find my content helpful, feel free to leave a comment below. Do like, subscribe and follow for more.